I knew the day would come where this boy would shine. Finally he is good, finally he is meta, because in the new PvP game mode, with the cost system, it comes down exactly to 5,000 score if you use LR Escanor, Roxy, Rudius, and Easton. And the thing with Rudius that really sets him apart from the other options with LR Escanor is Infact. There's no other character you can use really on this team that has Infact, and believe me, it's very good having Infact against these tiers and also other Escanors that are using Tarmiel Link. Majority of Escanors right now in this PvP game mode, which by the way, Global doesn't have it yet, so you guys are just like just like sitting here like, alright, eventually we're gonna get to see what's this all about, right? But most Escanors are actually using Merlin Link because you really want to get those crits, and with the mono team, it's a little easier to be consistently hitting them, but without Merlin Link, let me tell you, you're not consistently hitting crits with Escanor on the first turn. In the second turn, where I'll be by PvP, stamina on the shop, in the second turn where you're stacking more Ignite so he gets more attack related stats is a little more consistent, but in the first turn, he'd been missing a lot if you don't have the Merlin Link, so it's a little inconvenient not having Tarmiel Link on Escanor because he's obviously your most important character, so keeping him alive is best, but Tarmiel Link on Rudius is also pretty good. Oh, this is one people are using as well. It's Brynhilder. I have not tried it yet. I've played quite a bit, but there are some teams that have not, or some combinations at least, that have not tried it yet. So this guy has Tarmiel Link on Escanor? No. Like I said, the big majority of players right now are using Tarmiel Link on another character because if Escanor doesn't crit, it kind of defeats the purpose. You really want to have that second hit from Roxy to really cuck those tier teams especially. Obviously the extra damage is going to be useful every time, but I feel like against tiers even more. Yeah. This is CC food. I have taken a liking to just running dodge food, but with Escanor I found that if I'm using dodge food and the player that I'm facing actually knows what they're doing, I'm probably going to lose, because going first with Escanor is very, very important. Not as much with tier, for example, so if you do have tier, you might actually take a liking to using him because you don't need to go first. Dodge is actually optimal. Yeah, the AoE is actually hitting pretty decent. Roxy's AoE though, like you can make her hit very hard. Yeah, Rudius is, I know he was lowered by Brynhilder, but his crits are very inconsistent. That's one thing I don't like. But when he does hit a pretty hard one with the Flood card, it can be very, very devastating, especially for Escanor because of typing. And right now, if you've been keeping up with the videos, the tier team is actually using green Freya over red Freya. It's been kind of evolving in a way, so the typing does matter there as well. Missed it on Easton. This guy also using Rudius. I feel like going for Rox is also a pretty good idea, but going for Escanor always sounds more more correct, for sure. And Roxy, I mean, type disadvantage, sure, but she hits hard. See, that crit missed. When you have 6 ignites on the enemies and you're getting the full crit chance, it's best off. But even then, like, say I didn't have Merlin Link, that would be minus, what, 19.8% crit chance? I don't know why it's now rounded to 20, but let's round it up to 20. Minus 20% crit chance or whatever. Then And the ignites goes up to 30, alright? 30% attack related stats. So you'll be an extra 15. It's like if I had 6 ignites but no Merlin Link, it's worse than having Merlin Link with only 3 ignites. So, you know, Merlin Link is just best because of that. Also, if you're facing other Rudiuses and they're stealing a Tarmor Link anyways, then it's gonna be a problem for you. I kind of want to kill Rudius over Roxy. No, Roxy's way more important. Especially because Rudius has no stacks right now. It's like, what is he gonna do? Rudius with no stacks? That's a joke. Yeah, Roxy AoE can actually hit much harder if you have mono. Missed it again. If you have mono, because mono actually increases AoE for catastrophes. So I like that on the mono team as well. You can really feel that little bit extra being worth it, but... Speaking of mono... Yeah, he just knows. If you go second with Ascanor, you don't have dodge food, you lost. That's the one problem with the team. Bro, I am facing... I don't know if this is the same guy from earlier with the Rudius again. I'm facing people that have actually just like 30 less CC than me or something. Like, these are whales, but not as whale as me. That is kind of funny. Let's go with the double Ascanor attack and save the Roxy. That is pretty funny. And because they have really high CC, this guy has 249, almost 250. I know he doesn't have dodge. Because if I face someone that has like 220, it's still very high. But because it's Ascanor, it's supposed to be that high. They could have dodge food or CC. Like, if they just have very low box CC, they could be using dodge, they could be using CC food. But if they just are a whale with dodge food, I wouldn't know. That is why I personally actually kind of like to use dodge food with Ascanor as well. Because then you confuse people. They think you don't have dodge food. Because this guy has 223k CC with no CC food. He must be using dodge. He must be using CC food. There's no way. But this game mode, I don't know how they are. See, Rudius missing the. Good job, Rudius. Good job. Good job. Let's make sure the Roxy dies. I could have actually Roxy attack Rudius level 1 on Rudius. But yeah, Ascanor is Ascanor is the real deal here. This is what I was talking about. Everyone's running Gring Freya now because they realized that Gring Freya actually is very annoying to face with Ascanor. Because Ascanor is obviously going to always be the high CC character. And you're always going to have Ascanor target her. Ooh, this was very close. Very close. Huh. Okay. That was a little too close for me. Whenever I face a team like this, and I have the mono team, I actually attack AoE with Roxy, single target mono, single target Roxy. Because if I get, you know, mono single target, will likely crit. Sometimes it doesn't, but it will likely crit. At least one of the hits, right? What am I doing? Oh, I can't target Matrona, even though she's taunting. So I have to. No, you know what? This will kill Freya. No, it won't because of whatever. This will kill Freya. Whatever. It won't because of the DN's passive or DN's Holy Relic. But I mean, Holy Relics might as well be passives, right? So that hit pretty decent. Not gonna lie. That AoE hit pretty decent. Because in Rox's AoE, you don't really think of as a card that you actually rely on. It's more of a waste card. A lot of characters have, you know, a card that you you know is gonna do good. And a card you're just dumping, which is unfortunate. So many characters are designed like that. And it's definitely on purpose. But, you know. Because, sure, her AoE is gonna pretty much guarantee crit with the high crit chance, and she has double crit damage, but hardly ever using it for damage. It's like, I like always forget that Roxy's passive is not just... See, bro, this guy has like just a little bit less CC than me. Oh, he has Target Link, okay. Oh, this is finally a good demonstration then. So Target Link is not gonna cuff me here. Yeah, I always forget that Roxy's passive is not just the extra hit, but she also gains like more crit chance per human ally as well, which I'm pretty sure adds up to like over 100 plus crit chance. So Rudius in the back is that is something. Because I always say her single target, you always see crit every single hit. So much so I sometimes forget that it's Flood. I think that it's like triple crit chance or something. She's always critting, but no, she just has insanely high crit chance. Okay. Level 3? How? Bro, that's bullshit. This guy pulled a level 3 out of his ass. What? Okay, I'm also pulling a level 2 out of my ass, but like, what? That is such bullshit. He pulled a level 3 single target out of his ass. That's crazy. That is crazy. He probably kills me here with his Rudius. If not, I win. That is insane. The amount of luck for that to happen is crazy. If Rudius somehow misses this crit, I win. He still connected the crit, but it's whatever, bro. You don't even deserve the win. Like, look at. I mean, maybe he does deserve the win, because that amount of luck is pretty crazy. But jeez, this will be my last one. Oh, this guy has a little. This guy doesn't have 249, almost 250. Ah, well. Jabez! I have slightly more CC than him because Rudius has more CC than Mono. Bro, he's gonna pull a level 3 out of his ass as well, watch. So this is the one thing I kind of forgot to mention. Rudius also has slightly more CC than Mono. So if you're facing people with Mono, you're gonna out-CC them. I mean, okay, it's gonna depend on your boxes. Like, for me and Jaybiz here, I know him, like, personally. He has more box CC than me. He has 15 point something, but because Rudius has more CC than Mono, way more CC by the way. Rudius has pretty good CC. He's missing a weapon and a haircut, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might just be a weapon. He has so little cards. He might actually he might actually pull level 3 out of his ass. Wait. Okay. If back to back, bro, I would be pissed. Yeah, we're gonna. Who had Tarman? Was it Askmer or was it Mono? It was Mono, okay. So I'm gonna do this. Boom. You're probably in a good win streak. You're probably in a good win streak, I'm Rudy right here. That's crazy. But yeah, if he had Rudius, for example, because he has higher boxes than me, he would have out-CC'd me at 1. So Rudius versus Mono has that good effect to it. Okay. Another brain holder. I was gonna end Oh, this guy might have dodge food. 222. If it's a real player. It's not a real player. I mean, we were in a good real player streak, though. It's been pretty good. You know, a lot of times I complain that JP is full of bots. But I played regular ungeared. No, okay. Come on. Alright. I played regular ungeared. Not this game mode. To get champ 1 just for the gems. And I faced only real players. It was 6 matches of only real players. So that was pretty good. And this is the middle of the week. It's not like reset just happened or anything. That's pretty good. I guess a lot of people are really, you know, trying to play this game mode for the gems. Because I feel like a lot of people, they get very comfortable with the 50 gems and end up not actually playing. Which is fair. Which is fair. But a lot of people also, you know, do like to get a higher rank as well. Like champ 1. You're trolling. That's what I'm saying, bro. With Merlin Link and I'm pretty sure this was 6. Yeah, 6 ignites. So it's 30% extra attack related stats. And Merlin Link. I know he's lowered by Brunhilder. But still. Isn't Brunhilder only 15%? So it's like, okay, it's like I had Merlin Link and just 3 ignites. Let's check. If it's 15 or 20. It's 15. Yeah. Whatever. Let's let Rudius do this right here. And I guess I'll end it. I have more PvP stamina, I'll just play with him. Oh, get the Rudius win screen. If he connects the crit! If he gets the crit! He got the crit! Ain't no way. That's crazy.